Good morning, BookTube. Welcome to subscribers, welcome to visitors, welcome to all who have chosen to be here at my channel. I'm Michael Romeo and I talk about books. And I talk about books because I love books and I love reading. I've got the whole pack with me today. I've got Toby up here and I've got little Tetley down here. She says hi. Hi, Tetley. And here's the Princess Toffee. And Trappist is up here. Remember I said before I was having trouble getting Trappist in front of the camera? Well, he's here behind Toffee. And then you can see him, whoops, a little bit. He's lying down on the arm of the chair. Yeah, Toffee, yes. Yes, I said your name. Yes. I said your name. And then we got TARDIS over here on the other chair beside me. She's playing with one of her toys. So there's the pack on this wonderful Monday. We're here for Monday Meanderings. And this is totally unscripted, totally just stream of consciousness off the cuff, because I have a head cold and I haven't done any preparation. And but I felt I really needed to stick to my schedule and get my content up. So if I seem a little befuddled, it's not that I'm an old man, it's that I have a head cold. And it's a really nasty one. Anyway, I decided to talk today about my 8 months on BookTube as a content creator. And it's been an interesting 8 months. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about other people. I've made new friends. I've avoided a few people. It's been good though. It's been a good experience overall. Well, back in January when I was planning to do this, starting to do it, I tell you what, I was knock-kneed because I was just so nervous about what it was going to be like. Was I going to make a fool of myself? Was I, just gonna flub it up really bad? And you go back to some of those early videos, and you can see I'm a little stiff, a little tense, a little unsure. I think I've loosened up a little bit. I remember for about 2 weeks before doing the first bit of content, I just practiced talking to my camera, just to get used to talking to a camera. My phone actually is my camera, and I would just walk around with it set on video and talking at the phone. And erasing everything I did because it was talking nonsense. It was just talking for the sake of talking, which some people say I do anyway. Yeah, so that was how I prepared for my first content. And when I first did my first content, I did it several times because I didn't like what I was doing, and finally got something I felt I could put up. And then it started. That was it. It started from there. I've met some amazing people, some who have been supportive right from the start. And oh, hello there, TARDIS. Y'all done playing with your balls? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to have face lickies right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get Yorkie attacked here. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. No. Come on. Forgot what I was going to say next, but anyway, yeah, so I started, and I decided what I wanted my channel to be, and at the start, I stayed pretty good to that, and then I kind of strayed. I got caught up in group reads and buddy reads and reading events, and I started taking on more than I could chew for reading because I wanted to be a part of everything that was coming across from other content creators. I wanted to be a part of June on the Range and Garb August and still have the group reads that were being offered by MJ on her Discord channel. MJ at Reading This Life on her Discord channel, and just ended up taking on more than I could do, and getting frustrated because I wasn't reading everything I wanted to read, and being a part of everything I wanted to be a part of, and I realized I wasn't uploading content consistently like I should, and I just lost the whole focus of the channel for a little while there. And I saw it in the numbers. I saw my subscribers go down. I saw my subscribers not go back up. No new subscribers, but definitely losing a couple. And so it was an eye-opening experience these last few months. I learned that I really need to be careful about what I sign on for. I've got a group read coming up in September that's being hosted by Grape Jelly Library. Flo there is doing it on her Discord channel, and we're going to be reading it. Well, it, as you know, is like one of the longest books written in the 20th century in America, and it's going to take up a month. So when I see these other things about Short September and Romantic September, whatever they're calling that one, yeah, I would love to jump in and take part in those, but I'll never get to them. Just like I did a disservice to Garb August. I did a disservice to June on the Range because I was just taking on too much. And I've remembered the focus of my channel. I remembered that I'm supposed to be talking about and reading popular stuff of the 20th century, and also some new literary stuff, which I kind of have done that. And I need to get back to that. So yeah, it's a learning experience. If you want your YouTube channel to be a success, you need some consistency, and you need to be true to your own vision. If you're not, people will see it, and it'll reflect. It will reflect in your numbers. So that being said, I'm not bemoaning it. I'm not whining about it. I'm not, it was a learning experience, and any kind of learning experience is good if you learn the lesson, which I believe I have. So moving forward, I'm going to get back to my focus of 20th century novels, and also reviewing new literary releases. I've got some lined up. Of course, September will be eaten up by it because it's a huge book, but it is a 20th century book, and I've already planned to do some stuff that's centered around Stephen King, who wrote through the last half of the 20th century. Last quarter of the 20th century. And just pulling it back in, grabbing the loose ends and pulling them back in, and getting the weaving going again. Giving my subscribers and my visitors a better show, a better array of content than what I've been doing, with just focusing on tags and such. And you may have already seen it started. I'm doing the Monday Meanderings, which is something, it's kind of, I was inspired by Criminali's Sunday Bollocks. But again, I didn't want to just copy Ollie. I wanted to do it my own way. And I'm also doing Friday First Pages. And everything I'm doing on the Friday First Pages is 20th century novel so far, and I think I'm going to stick to that. And Poetry Thursday is just a little thing I've started doing. I know people used to do it here on BookTube, but they seem to have gone away from it. Well, I'm trying to bring it back because poetry is a wonderful thing, and I know some people say they're just not into poetry, but poetry has something for everyone. there's all kinds of poetry, just like there are all kinds of books. And the example of the poet of that is going to be in a poem that I recite on Thursday, when I do Poetry Thursday. It's unlike any other poem I've ever come across. It's actually a chilling poem, a little bit disturbing poem, and I've never run across that in poetry before, and it was quite a find. TARDIS, if you don't behave, I'm gonna make you go down. Yeah, come on, just down. Yeah, there you go. That's a good girl. Kids, what are you gonna do with them? Yeah, so that's it. That's my 8 months of BookTuber, and I'm an introvert. I've always been an introvert from the time I was a kid. Visitors used to come to the house, relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, and when they would be arriving, I would go hide in my closet with the book. I'd grab a book and a flashlight and go hide in my closet and stay there until my mother came and pulled me out, because I just didn't like being around people. It's not that I don't like people. I do like people. I have friends that I hang with. I enjoy people that I work with. But being an introvert just means that when I spend time with people, when I put myself out there, it just means I have to recharge. And as a child, I hadn't learned that yet. So it was a scary thing. So that's about, and being a BookTube content creator has pulled me out of that a bit. It has made me feel more comfortable about being with people. Shh, come on, quiet. I find myself at work being more open with people. I find myself being more open with people, just period, just in total. I'm looking at the time on my camera phone here. I know it goes by heat, and if it gets too hot, it starts to shut down, and it's saying I've got less than 2 minutes to go before it's going to do that. So I need to wrap this up. But that's my Monday Meandering, my 8 months as a food content creator, and what I've learned from it, and where I'm going from moving forward. Getting back to the focus of my original channel when I started, and giving everybody better content than what I have been. So stay with me, and I'm sure you'll see a change. You'll see some good stuff coming up, and it's been great talking to y'all. And coming up Thursday is that poem. Coming up Friday is another Friday First Pages. Talk to y'all later. Bye.